Hey guys, welcome back to another class build in Call of Duty Vanguard. Actually, I think this might be the very first one I'm going to be going over. Uh, actually, or second or third one. But it's going to be going over the bayonet build. I currently have it on the Gewehr or the G43 marksman rifle because I'm getting the marksman rifles and sniper rifles out. So I wanted to go over this class build, one, because it's a lot of fun to use. I'm not really sure it's going to be practical outside of any kind of like close quarters situations. So playing like the playlist like DOS House or anything like that, that's where you'd want to go because it is a melee weapon. It makes perfect sense for that. But yeah, so the bayonet gives it to where you can hit people from like 5 feet away, which is a lot more range than the actual combat knife. So there's a reason for putting it on there, or a reason to have this over the combat knife. So it gives you melee range and melee damage, so it makes it to where that normally your gun would have to hit people twice because, it's like hitting them with the butt of your gun. But now it makes it to where, it's a one-hit kill since, it's you know, more than a 6-inch blade kind of deal on the front end of your gun. So the only con is one melee recover speed or -1 melee recover speed. So that's the time for you to like pull back your gun or your blade and then, hit again with it. So it does take a little bit of time before, you can actually swing fast, unless you put on a certain attachment. Now, every other attachment on my gun is really just there to speed it up for close quarters, so I'm just putting on things that have really lightweight for the gun so I can go at max speed. I'm not going to go over any of that. You guys can mess around on those attachments, but I'm primarily looking at the bayonet and these perks, which you can put on to increase the stats of the bayonet. So it's in kits here. One of them you get right off the bat. It's the very first leveled one, and it is the fast melee. Makes it to where your recover time is back up to being about the same speed as a combat knife when you're swinging with it. So makes it to where that you can go on an absolute tear with the bayonet, and it is a lot of fun to use. Or if you don't mind that little bit longer time of like you know pulling back the knife and then stabbing another person with it, which is not really that bad. It's not as slow as you may imagine. It is fairly quick, so it is just swinging a melee weapon. So there's that. But there's reach, and this will make it to where that your bayonet can go up to like 10 feet away from someone, stabbing them with a blade there. So you can really lunge at someone, like almost teleport towards them from like 10 feet away and stab them with a bayonet. This is the best melee weapon in the game for the actual any kind of guns that are carrying them. Now, I think every single assault rifle has one. I will have to go through there. I haven't really messed with any of these a whole lot yet. I really just kind of stuck to a couple guns so far. But I do know the assault rifles have them. I think all the marksman rifles have them. Only upgraded the SVT-40, which is actually a really solid gun. I'll be going over build over that in a little bit. The G43 and then the M1 Garand. I'm not sure if the snipers have them. I really hope they do. The only ones that I think are going to be missing out are the shotguns, the SMGs, and the LMGs. And of course the melee, because, if you could put a bayonet on the shield, that would be cool. But, yeah, so any kind of gun that actually has a melee weapon or any of those classes, they're most likely going to have a bayonet option. But the real reason I wanted to show this class setup is not only because it's really fun to use, and you just have a blast using it. You could probably get some like really funny clips or people raging over it. I'll see if I can get any of those reactions out of people that are not insanely toxic because people say some messed up stuff so far that I've realized in this game. I'm not really sure what brought about all that, but yeah. But what's really cool about this is when you go to your camos, there is an option. Now this is a little bit further down in the camo section. Uh, there are these camos down here. Berserker. Go to it, and the requirements for the actual camos are get 10 close range kills. Normally you would think, point blank range kills. That's essentially what it's saying. The bayonet counts those. So right now I only have 10 kills because, I just kind of figured this class out and I was using it on this gun. But yeah, because of that, for you being able to stab someone so fast and so far away like that, you can blow through these camos like in just minutes. Like it is insanely awesome. And I wanted to go over that because probably people don't know that. They'll probably just think that they need to get point blank kills with the actual gun and make it to where it's way harder on themselves because this is a marksman rifle. The hip fire range is not good, and I mean, it shouldn't be good for hip fire range. But yeah, so I thought it would be really, really cool and really helpful for you guys on those camo grinds. I'm going to be using the bayonet in every single one of my guns now because I figured this out. I'm sure others have too, but I wanted to get it out here for you guys and all the viewers and stuff. Hopefully, it's going to be very helpful for you guys actually going out there and trying to get the camo grinds. For the guys that are not really caring about the camos, I gave you a really fun class to try out. Get it with your friends and stuff, and you can make some people really dang mad. Uh, but yeah, aside from that, guys, I think that's about it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see if I can go through any other kind of class build and stuff to make it to where it's primarily helping out in certain like camo grinds or anything like that. But I found this one to be very, very effective for those. But yeah, so aside from that, guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. If you like it or like the video, go ahead and put down a like or let me know down in the comments. Either one is fine. If you guys have any kind of recommended builds for me to try, because I'm still going through all the guns right now, I can probably grind up and get all those. I would absolutely try them and then put them into a video or anything like that. But yeah, aside from that, I'll see y'all in the next one.